Hello YouTube, Ranger Reno, coming at you here on a beautiful spring day. I like to observe things, and one of the things I observe best is tracks in the snow. Being a trapper and an outdoorsman, just love to see those tracks and identify them and enjoy the uniqueness of every track I see. Today I'm going to show you some pretty cool otter tracks. That's right, otter. Let's take a look. So I'm walking along here and I see this. It's the proverbial otter track. He's coming along across this field. Actually, there's a little pocket of water right back here. That's an offshoot of the creek where I beaver trap. And out he comes and down he comes. Making good use of the snow. You can see how he stops, kind of plants his feet, kicks, and then he slides, and he comes sliding essentially like 15 feet at a crack, and slide, and then he comes to the road and he stops. Now at the road, of course, he has to walk across. It's not nearly as much fun as sliding in the snow if you're an otter. Again, the river is right down here. He makes his way across. I'll pan a little slower so you don't get sick. Here we go. Makes his way across and repeat. The first chance he gets, look at him. Whoop, kicks off and he does a little slide, hits the top of this little lump, and off he goes down across the field, paralleling the river for quite some distance. Out he goes. Now, what does this remind me of? It reminds me of the wild north of Netley, where he goes on the trap line with Trapper Terry. If you haven't watched the wild north of Netley, I suggest you look it up on YouTube. A lot of fun. My friend Blair has a great channel, catching walleye. Man, if you want to catch walleye vicariously through another person, Blair's your man. And he shows you great camaraderie with his pals out there on the ice, as well as running trap line with Trapper Terry, deer hunting, all sorts of stuff in the wild north of Netley up in Manitoba. So you got to check that out. But right now I want you to check out this otter track. This is just so cool. A unique track in the snow, that's for sure. Like I say, a lot of this stuff, like these tracks in the snow, oops, there we go, these tracks in the snow, you're not going to see in the city. You're rarely going to see it in the country unless you catch it just at the right time. I wanted to share this experience with you. And again, simple things, man. Simple tracks in the snow can be very interesting, tell a great story if you just take time to look at them. So live your life large, live it full, keep it simple. Simple like the old otter, cruising down across the field, sliding in the snow, having a good time. Heading back to the river eventually, I'm sure, to look for a frog, crawfish, fish, anything you can find down there to eat. All right, Ranger Reno, over and out.